There's a study about relationships which says that 80% of all relationships will fail. I think it's 50, around about 50% of all marriages. And that got me, and I was interested in that, so I researched what are the main reasons for that. And as I saw the real reason for 80% of all relationships fail, I wasn't surprised at all. And it's when you think about it, it's crystal clear and it's just logic when you think about it rationally. The main reason for the relationships failing that many times and with this high percentage is just a lack of capability to go in a relationship and build relationships and to hold them, make them stronger, let them grow. It's just the lack of capability. So we are not able, we don't know how to do that. Most of the people nowadays don't even know how to build relationships. It doesn't mean that it doesn't need to be a relationship to a loving relationship to your potential partner, but relationships to our kids, to our family, to our parents. Most people don't know how to build this. That's the first thing. But once we build something, most people don't know how to hold it, make it stronger, let it grow, keep it. Most people don't know how to keep it, and I don't blame anyone because no one no one taught you how to do that, right? There's another statistic which says that 90% or even higher, over 90% of your future happiness and fulfillment in life depends on your choose of partner, the right choosing of partner. Not money, not your business success, not your good looks, not your Instagram followers. It's the right choosing of partner, the right choosing of mate. 90%, think about that. So it's so easy to choose the wrong partner and you live emotionally fucked up with them or not as happy as you want to be, and it's so easy to just it it's so important. I see this and I saw this in my relationships and with who you live with. It's just it's just when that's not okay and you're not like completely fulfilled with your partner, you can be the richest person in the world, you can have such a successful business, it all doesn't matter. It all doesn't matter. And when in addition you have a bad relationship to your kids, that's even worse. Well, now you can say, okay, when I'm in a relationship and we don't like each other, I can just break up. But that's not, I don't think it's that easy. I think that so many, even marriages, live together over years and they just don't realize that they are making each other unhappy. I bet you can think of a relationship or marriage where it's now the case. So 90% of your future happiness and fulfillment depends on your choose of partner. So we never get taught how to build relationships, how to find an actual partner which we can be happy and fulfilled with, which we can have great kids with. We never get taught how we raise children the right way. As we are in school, we just learn how to, in the ideal case, make much money and have a successful business. Ideal case, not in, by far not for everyone. So the main reason why I go to school is just to make build the economy and make our government happy. So we can be a good, great product. We can earn more money. We can spend more money, and that's how we boost the economy. And that's what we get raised to in the school. We get not the government has zero interests in you or in me living a happy and fulfilled life. That's just the truth. And like I said, I don't blame anyone in the world having a bad relationship to their wife, their husband, their kids, their family, their parents. We never get taught how to do that the right way. The only relationship advice we see out there is maybe from some therapists or maybe from some guys on YouTube like me. But it's not great either. I'm not a doctor and I'm just someone who is learning too. Just the numbers are just it's just insane when you think about it. 80% of all relationships fail. 90% of your future happiness depends on your right choosing of partner. 90 fucking percent. And what have you done in school? You can remember what you learned in school. It's just total bullshit. So the relationships fail because we are so bad at dealing with emotional challenges. It doesn't matter if for ourselves or for our relationship with our loved ones, with our family. We are just, we don't know how to deal with challenges emotionally. We take things too personal. We don't know how to deal with bad emotions, with challenges. And we don't know how to express our emotions. And that's completely okay, but here's the great thing. You can learn that so fucking fast when you have interest and when you are just when you want it, when you have a desire for living fulfilled and happy, you can learn it so fast. There are so many good books, and I believe that when you just sit down and meditate and do your own thoughts on this, you can bring you can grow like un, unlimited. Your potential is unlimited, and I believe you can live in happy and fulfilled feelings you don't even know exist right now. So I am just in a constant growing process of and learning process of how to deal with my emotions, how to express my emotions the right way, how to not hurt someone's feelings, and how to deal a a long-lasting relationship, how to make it grow, how to make it more loving, how to how relationships affect our mental and physical health. And that's completely the case when we have bad relationships, especially with our loved ones like your wife, your husband, your kids, or your parents. Your physical health literally suffers from this. We tend to be more sick in the age. We tend to be more when we have bad relationships to our loved ones. The percentage increases that we suffer from serious sicknesses when we are old. And that's true because we live in a stress state all the time, and our heart rate increases, and we are just more stress means more sicknesses. Uh, but it's the opposite. It's the other way around. And when we have great and loving and just peaceful, fulfilled relationships with our wife, with our husband, with our kids, with our parents, we live, there are studies about this, long, like 50, 80-year-old studies which show that we are living longer, we are living healthier, we tend to be, the chance that we suffer from serious sicknesses like cancer when we are older decreases so much when we have loving and good, healthy relationships to our loved ones. It's so important, not just for our mental health, for our physical health. Everything which is important for our mental health is important for our physical health. It's all tied together. You cannot separate this. We all the time we talk, oh, this is important for the mental health, this is bad for the mental health. It's important for our physical health. We suffer from fucking sicknesses when we are mentally fucked up and when our emotional state is just unbalanced. And that's the complete truth. We can read books about that. You can watch movies and documentaries about that. You can go to doctors and talk to them about that. You will get to the point that that's the truth, and we can accept it or just look away and increase our chances of fucking serious sicknesses. So I am nobody who can tell you how to make this perfectly. I am someone who is learning right now. I cannot tell you how to find for you your perfect partner and to live your perfect relationships to your kids, how to raise your kids the right way. I cannot tell you how to live a truly healthy and fulfilled life, but I can at least tell you which things are maybe important, because the numbers don't lie. And it's just amazing for me, and it blows my mind that we live just so much the wrong way. We want just more money, we want a high successful business, and yeah, do you want a life where you are just successful, like successful, you have a fucking great successful business and you earn a ton of money, but your kids don't like you and your wife divorced you and you're mentally and maybe physically too just not in a great state? What's all this money worth? Nothing. There are people out there not earning much money, but they are just they're saying I can afford one vacation with my daughter or with my kids in a year, once a year. I'm as fulfilled as I can be. It's it's so fucking amazing, and we just get raised to be a great product for the government. And even our parents are not perfect at raising us because they never got taught the right way how to do this. So never blame them. But there is a way out of this loop, and there's a simple way to live fulfilled and happy. It's easier as we think. I believe that. So when you have some questions, maybe you want some book advice or just want to know where I'm learning from and how to improve a little bit more, you can of course ask in the comments every time. If you like the videos, you can subscribe and you can leave a like. Thank you very much.